I'm an IELTS examiner and an English language teacher for more than 10 years. So please go through the whole course, don't skip a second. Check the link in description to know more.
To improve your English listening ability, it is good to actually start from our own native languages and see how we listen in our own language. There are some secrets there which help us to cope with IELTS listening better. Listening involves both linguistic and non-linguistic knowledge. Linguistic knowledge includes understanding of lexemes, vocabulary and words, grammar, phonology, and discourse. Non-linguistic knowledge may include understanding of the context or situation, the topic, and the purpose of the interaction. When we listen in our first language, we apply both types of knowledge at the same time to make sense of what we hear. We can use our existing knowledge to predict what might come next and check each prediction in the light of the information we receive. By using these skills, we can make sense of input in which individual sounds may be unclear, either because of background noise or because they are affected by other sounds in the stream of speech. We can also understand the meaning carried out by stress and intonation, and we can hold pieces of information in our short-term memory long enough to relate it to further information given later on. In addition, we are able to interpret not just the surface meaning of the information conveyed, but the underlying attitudes and opinions. These basics can greatly help us to develop listening skills in a foreign language. In the IELTS listening, it is crucial to establish and understand the context and purpose of the interaction clearly. The information given to us at the start of each part of the listening is of great benefit for this purpose. When we are practicing for IELTS outside the classroom, there is an increasing number of opportunities for students of English to listen to different varieties of English through leisure and educational activities on video and TV, through songs or computer and internet activities, as well as through interaction with other speakers of English. Our aim throughout this course is to develop techniques and instructions to help you find the answers. These instructions will help you to concentrate on important elements of your test and prevent you from getting distracted by less important things. After all, remember that you have a very strict time and you must get the most out of it by using your English competency wisely. In order to develop the listening techniques and instructions, we combine the format and the aim of each section together with the question types which are likely to appear in each of the sections. This approach will enable us to cover all the question types along with all sections at the same time. What really is tested in IELTS listening is your ability to understand the verbal information. When you take part in a conversation or you're subject to verbal information while listening to a monologue or a lecture, for example. A crucial skill that helps you a lot is to understand your role in the communication. In IELTS listening, you have a role in the conversation or are the audience of a lecture. However, since it is not practical to let you speak, someone else plays your role. By understanding which of the speakers you are, you can focus more on the information you need to receive and understand. This role may change during the conversation, so it is not a constant. It may change as the conversation progresses. For example, in section 1, you are listening to a conversation between a hotel front desk officer and a customer who wants to check in. As the conversation goes, the customer asks some questions to obtain some information. In this case, you are playing the role of the customer. Imagine that it is you asking for information and need to receive and understand the responses. In other parts of the conversation, the front desk officer may ask questions to fill the check-in form for the hotel guest. There you are playing the hotel staff who needs to receive and understand the information from the guest.
Thank you for watching. Like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the Patreon page link in the description to get all the samples, tests, books and other materials for your study. Please support on Patreon if you want.